Good morning. I guess I need some light. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not sure who's going to log on while I'm live, but I wanted to do a live update since I haven't been on here in God knows how long. So, what's going on in your girl's life? In everybody's life. Okay. Face is rounder, so I haven't lost any weight. I'm maintaining. Let me see what's going on. Today is Friday, March. Today's March 4th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, everybody. I'm going to make some coffee. Live update. Okay. So, VJ Nugget, some people know as now 2 years old. Nugget is 2 years old. I'm trying to see. How do I see the comments if they come up? Let me see. That's all right. Anyways, VJ Nugget is now 2 years old. The bonus baby. Hey sis, how you doing? Girl, you know I've been trying. It's hard with these lashes. It's hard with these lashes. I have some contacts on too, y'all. The pure hazel. But I haven't worn contacts in a long time. Used to wear them all the time, but I stopped after I got an eye infection. But the bonus baby, who is Xander, is now 1 years old. He officially started walking, like he walks almost all the time this week. So he's walking now. DJ, I'm going to get him into speech therapy because he talks, but we don't understand him with everything he's saying. Need a lipstick? Girl, I don't wear lipstick now. I wear lip gloss or chapstick now because COVID and wearing masks. It's like you waste your time trying to I don't have time for lipstick. I wear a mask every day, almost all day when I'm not home. So I don't have time for lipstick and having it all over my face looking like, I don't know, I just got in a kissing war or something. So that's why I don't wear lipstick. I tried it one day and wiped it off so fast. So it's either lip gloss, these lips, these juicy lips are gonna be shiny. And then, okay, I have instant coffee. But I want to give y'all an update. Let me see. I guess after I finish this, I'll load a lot of pictures. This is what Xander looks like now. See Xander? That's Xander. That's the oldest Kaya. This was Thanksgiving. And then Kaya got that for me for Christmas. Y'all excuse my background. I need to put music. Christmas gifts, they need to get put up. This is us Thanksgiving. That's Kiki. Kiki's now in 7th grade. Bird, Naya is in 8th grade. Cece is a senior. Girl, career change. That's why I haven't been on here. I thought I was gonna be able to upload while in school, but I can't edit, and I don't like doing videos without editing it. So my career changed. Y'all know I have been a dental assistant. If you don't know, I've been a dental assistant for 17 years, almost 18 years, 17 years. Really? What? You have you have these? Genesis, you have these in your bathroom? Now we have same stuff. We have the same pictures and I got in my bedroom. You have. um, but career change wise, I am in school to be a RT, radiologist technician. Oh, okay. Radiology tech. So I'll be taking X-rays of the whole body. When I chose radiology tech, I was applying for hygiene and radiology, but I got accepted into a radiology program actually last year, but I just found out I was pregnant with Xander. So they was able to hold my spot for a year, and that's a 2-year program. So I'm going to be in school for 2 years. Not working for 2 years. I keep trying to find a part-time job, but I can't do it. I I want a part-time job because I'm not used to not working. I've worked since I was 17. I got my first job. So I've worked my whole entire adult life. And so I'm trying to get used to not working. It's very hard for me not to work because I'm used to having like my own cash flow coming in. But I don't have that now. So that's an adjustment. But school is when I am not in school, because right now I have class 2 days a week. I'm in class on Monday and Wednesday, basically almost all day. And then when I get out of school, I have kids. I have to cook. I have a family. So I don't have time to work, really. And then what day is the only day I have off really is Friday, but Fridays I help my mom. She sells her mom still sell her dinners. So I go and help mom at usually I get there about 11. I get there about 11:30 until probably about 2. But VJ and Xander both are in school also. So they started school when I was starting school in August. So that's what the life update is. No more babies. No more little ones. So if y'all thought it was a live update about me being pregnant again, no, it is a lot of work. Because basically I have twins. Those boys stay the same age for 8 days, 8 whole days. They stay the same age. So we had a birthday party. So I need to upload the pictures from the birthday party on. Maybe I can just do a slideshow. I do one on TikTok. Maybe I can make it like 3 minutes. I don't know how to edit my TikTok videos. I am on TikTok. So I do post stuff on there. I guess I can post my but I don't want to get copywritten for the songs they have on TikTok. So that's why I don't even try to forward it over to this side. Because I don't want them saying copyright, all this kind of crazy stuff. But I am in school. I'm going to be in school for it's the whole 2 years, like including summer. I'll be going to school in summer. I'll be going to school summer this year and summer next. So graduation is the summer. But it's a detail. I mean, it's vigorous with studying. Basically, I took anatomy 5 years ago as a prerequisite. So all of my anatomy that I learned 5 years ago, I'm pulling it from way back in the boonies. With radiology, you have to know the whole entire skeletal system. So when I want to just come on here, because I'm going to study today. Fridays mornings is my study day where I go deep. As of now, I am on the president's list. I have all A's. I am happy and proud of myself. I tell the girls I want them to have all A's, so how can I ask them to have all A's if I don't have all A's? Or at least I'm trying. I can see, like, everybody's not an A student, but if you're trying and you get an A, or you're trying and you get a B, okay, that's acceptable because you tried. But if you're just slacking and you're making a B or a C, no. That's not part of what I believe in. So I have high expectations for my girls and my sons now, but they're in preschool. So BJ is in the middle of potty training. Xander is walking. Xander has 2 teeth at the bottom, and I just noticed last night that Xander has 2 getting ready, his top teeth, his front. E and F is getting ready to drop in, so that's going back to my dental field. So he has 2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, coming through now. I am still breastfeeding, y'all. This is the longest I've ever breastfed anyone. So Xander currently is 13 months. He's 13 months this month, March, because it's March now. On the 20th of March, he'll be 14 months this month. But he is 13 months. He is walking. He is so cute. He is. Now I have to take I have a picture. I will upload a picture of them. I'm just gonna upload a whole lot of pictures on my page, so if you can go on there and look at it that way. But it's like a giant and a little bit is. They are like, here's VJ, here's Xander, way down here, a year apart, but Xander is small. VJ's gonna be built, big built like me. Be still right? BF. Yes, yes. It's funny. I was like, going back. My biggest thing going back to school. Hmm. My biggest thing going back to school. What I know, I haven't learned the biggest thing going back to school. The biggest thing I learned going back to school this time is that I can't do school and work at the same time because it's a full time program. When I graduate, I'm going to have a AS, Associate Science degree, but I won't stop there because I have to keep pushing. That was one of the things that I'm glad I chose radiology versus hygiene because the only way you excel in hygiene is you become a hygienist teacher or you become a dentist. I can't afford to be a dentist. I can't. My mind isn't built like that. But what I have learned is I cannot work with this radiology program, and anyone that does work, I take my hat off to you because it is a lot. Like I'm in the hospital. I witnessed my first patient actually. Well, not my patient, but I played a part in his care. Passing, was it 2 weeks ago? And I thought I was gonna be sadder. I wasn't sad because I saw how hard the team worked to save this guy's life. I mean, I was just like, we worked together as a team to try to save this guy life. I mean, he had a history of lung cancer, and basically he was vomiting blood, and he just coded. And anytime anyone codes in a hospital, every department have to go. So you have radiology, you have pulmonology, you have all of them. Oh, that's different. I'm gonna tell you about that. So it's very different with I didn't realize how radiology. I'm actually in surgery using fluoroscopy, and if you don't know what that means, that's like live imaging. Like it's like a live video. How I'm live now of continuous X-rays going through. You see the live inside while they're doing the procedure. If they're doing the cervical or neck surgery, cervical, or they're doing a lumbar, or if they're doing like back surgery, they have to have fluoroscopy in there. Or if you have simply as a kidney stone, you have to have fluoroscopy in there. Or if you have any kind of UTI, urinary tract issues, and you go in surgery, radiology is needed. So radiology is needed in every department of medical, everything, even CT, MRIs, nuclear medicine, um, doing pick lines, mid lines. Like if you need to go home with antibiotic, and you have to have that line of they can add the medication in. So I'm glad I chose radiology. I'm not going to stop with just my radiology license, but I think I'm going to get all of them: CT, MRI, mammograms, all of it. So I thought originally I was going in for mammograms, but now that I'm in it, I really love going into surgery because it reminds me of being a dental assistant, and I like seeing that type of stuff. And then I like looking at the 3D view with the CTs, and it's cool, CAT scans and all that. So it's a lifetime change. Now, difference with raising the boys and the girls, I have a lot more patience with the boys because with the girls, I was younger and I worked like I was just go go go. So now I'm cherishing all those small moments and milestones that I took for granted with the girls. But I'm older now, so I understand that. So it's different. Even with potty training, VJ is like all the girls were potty trained when they were 2. My girls start potty training at 2. Like before they turned 3, they were fully potty trained. All the girls. We're working on that with VJ. So we're starting. The daycare is helping a lot. So I do love the daycare. They are helping with they're helping with potty training. So I love that about the daycare. But they go to a great daycare. What else with them and what's going on? Um, Follow me on TikTok. I don't even know my TikTok. Genesis, what's my TikTok name? I don't. It might be Precocious Alexander. No, it's at Lifelong Commitment. I think Lifelong Commitment is what my TikTok name is, if I'm not mistaken. But I have more videos on TikTok 'cause it's funny. I like TikTok. I love TikTok. So what I usually do is I study and then I'll stop and play a game or watch TikTok for about 5, 10 minutes, and I go back to studying to give my mind a mental break. Yeah, potty train. It's different with boys and girls potty training because the little wee wees don't like. You can't stand them up to pee. It's it shoots out of the give me a suggestion on what kind of toy I need, toilet I need, because they right now I'm sitting him on the toilet. He sits on the toilet because I hate changing potties because that pee and dumping it and it splash up. I'd rather just sit you on the toilet, wipe you, and get up and go. But he is doing good. We get to catch him. We all listen. Let me tell you what BJ does. BJ has enough sense. So now I'm knowing that even though we don't understand everything he's saying, VJ has a lot of sense. Anytime VJ gets ready to do number two, he'll run from room to room to see where no one is, and then he'll find a spot and then strain to poop. And I'm like, whenever I see him start running from room to room, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go get on the toilet. And we can catch him. But last night, he actually went down in the laundry room, shut the door, and then came out. And then he got the mat off my dresser, opened it up, laid it on the ground, laid on top of it. The frog urinal from Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna see what that is. He laid the mat down, pulled his shirt up, and laid on the mat. As in, like, change me. I was like, oh no, little boy, little joker, if you have enough sense to hide and then come and find the mat, basically telling me to change you, no. I was like, okay, this weekend we going in. No, you gonna stay boo boo pop pop. You better have some kind. We gotta do some sign language or something because you're not gonna do that. Eating everything that we eat, stand in the corner and sit. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Basically, I'm like, VJ, no. His daddy just shook his head. He said, that's a doggone shame. This boy went and hid. Yes, he did. And then when it got the mat, and then sat down for me to basically change him. But I was nursing Xander. So how I'm nursing with Xander is throughout the day, through the week, he does not get it throughout the day. He does not get it throughout the day. But as soon as I pick him up from daycare, and I usually pick them up about 5 because Kiki was playing volleyball. So they had their last volleyball game last night and they won. So they had a good game, a good season. So when I pick her up at 5:30, so I go pick them up at 5 to be to the school at 5:30 to pick them up from practice. But I'll probably change that next week since she won't have volleyball practice after school anymore, so I can get them earlier. But yesterday, getting them early from daycare, they came home. They was raising all kind of hell. They was raising sand. I was like, what is wrong with y'all? What are y'all doing? They just was whining. I'm like, what's going on? I know it was. They wanted to watch Cocomelon. I went and put Cocomelon. They love Cocomelon, so Cocomelon makes billions off all these little toddlers these days because that's all they want to watch all day when they're home. But I turn it off. Now he asks for their phone. He know how to skip the ads. He know how to swipe up if a message come up. So if you send me a message and VJ's watching Cocomelon on my phone, I will not see it till later. 18 months? Oh, God. Honey, girl, when them top teeth come in, if he chomp down, I'm going to have to stop him, I believe, until I give in because I'll probably be hurting so bad. But at night, he uses me as a pacifier. He sucks all night long. Almost all. What? He's not drinking. He just wanted as a pacifier. So basically, Xander used me to nurse right before he go to bed. He do usually get a good, because it's everything that's been there all day. But on the weekend is my hardest with Xander. It's my weekend. My weekend, it's hard because he want to do it all day long because he's like, oh, you home, I want it. And I'm like, no. So now he's at the point where he know how to pull my shirt or he try to pull it out. He would try to snatch it. I was like, baby, you have to respect the boobies because we call it the boobies. So you have to respect the boobies if you want it. You can't be sitting there just snatching me any kind of way and want a boobie. But he is too. He's cute. They are growing. I love all of them. Verkaya is 19 now. Rakaya is working at McDonald's. She's a manager and she's in school. She's in college. Yeah, she stayed home. She's in college. She was thinking about going to the army, but that didn't happen. So I'm out. I'm glad. My 26 month old saying come. 26. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Xander's is small, so that's probably why I can do it. See it. I think mine is diminished too. Mine is it's not diminished at night because I think the weekend is what's saving me. Because the weekend when we're home, that's why he can still nurse as long as he can nurse. Because on the weekend, I am sore by Monday. Like I'm sore like when we first started. It's weird, but this is the longest I've ever breastfed any of my babies. Mm, I don't want to burn my mouth, but I want to give y'all a live update because I haven't been on here. Actually, I haven't even watched YouTube and watched anybody updates. I was trying to keep up, but I can't do it in because I get caught up and keep watching video after video with different ones, and then my studying. I cannot. My instructor, she told us that if you're used to making an A on your test, which I make A's on all my tests, she said this next test, which is on the okay, I will. She said that we're doing the knee. We're doing the lower limb, actually, lower limb and the knee. So it's the lower leg, which is the tib fib, the knee, and that's what we're studying. But there are different special x-rays you can take to look at different bones in the knee, in the lower leg. And they have a lot of degrees, so you have to remember the degree to angle the x-ray head to get the picture what you want. She said if you're used to making an A, that you'll probably make a low B, high C. And I'm not having that. So today I'm going in, which I've been studying. I've read the chapter. I've been writing notes, but I need to get these numbers down. So I need to come up with like I think for one of them is called the Rosenberg. A Rosenberg, basically you're facing the image receptor being your knees at 45, and you have to put the x-ray to 10 degrees facing down, Caudad is down. And I try to remember that as in 10 dozen roses cost $45. And I put my head down because we all know 10 dozen roses is not $45. So that's what made me remember the Caudad. Put your head down and 10 degrees. 10 degrees is the degree, and your knees is at a 45-degree angle. So that's, I'm trying to remember crazy stuff like that to remember, because after we finish this whole program, after 2 years, you have to go take the state board, the license, and you have to know this stuff. So I'm trying to I'm retaining it and not memorizing it, because you'll forget it. And, oh, excuse me, I'm gonna need it for later. So that's why I'm trying to remember that. So my girls' names, let me go over my girls' names. The oldest, Verkaya. We actually have 10 total, y'all, if y'all don't know. We have 10 total. That's a lot, right? So my oldest is 19. She'll be 20 in December. She's Verkaya Samaj Ari Lawrence. So Verkaya, Verkhia, Verkaya. Samaj is my dad's name backwards. So my dad's name is James. And then my cousin Wanda is the one that named her. So it's Verkaya Samaj Ari. Sound good? So she has 2 middle names. All my children have 2 middle names. Lawrence is her last name from her dad. And then I have Karnaya Carol Sharice Bennett. Her dad's name is Carl, and I wanted something with Carl, and I didn't want to do Carla, and I didn't want to do, so we did Carl Naya. Good, I feel like the Lawrence became nursing. Yeah, it is. Now, I do enjoy nursing. At night, I do enjoy it, but in the day, on the weekend, that's hard all day long. You're just abusing me. I can't get away from you. So Karnaya Carol Sharice Bennett. Karnaya is from her dad, Carl, and since Verkaya had the V-E-R-K, like Verkosha, and then Carol she's a cousin named Carol, so I just like the name Carol. Sharice was her godmother at the time. That's still her godmom. I mean, you can't take that back. But it was one of her godmother's middle name was Sharice, so that's why we gave her Sharice, and Bennett her dad's name. And then we have Carlina, who we call Bird. We call her Bird or Naya. Her name is Carlina Vernaya Tamia Bennett. So the Carlina came from her dad, Carl, and we just did the end, the Carlina. I did like Carlina, and then Vernaya was from me because I wanted her to have a VER. All my girls have V somewhere in there except for Cece. We call her Cece because all her names start with C. That's why she got Cece. She's a 17-year-old. She's a senior this year. So I had one graduate last year and one graduate this year. You talking about expensive? So there are 3 people in college, and she's actually taking college classes now. So we have 3 people in college right now in this house. Education is key. But so that's her. So Carlina Vernaya, that's just from me and Cece name, the Naya off Cece name. And then Tamia, her godmother name is Tip. We call Tip Tiffany. So I took the Tip. I just wanted something with T with her godmother name, Bennett. And then Vakira, Altia Summer Bennett. So she's the baby girl. She is 13. Naya is 14. So I don't mess the ages up because I forget how old I am sometimes. I am 37 with 6 children. Isn't that something? But so Vakira, I wanted the VERK like me and Kaya. So that was gonna be the last child I had. But at that time because I wasn't married before I got my tubes tied, and so Vakira came from I just liked it. The VER came up with something with my name. Altia was her aunt. God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Tia. Kiki says her name as Althea. I don't like Althea because to me it sounds older, but Althea sounds okay, but it's Althea. So we call her Tia. We used to call her Aunt Tia before she passed in Jamaica. Her aunt was in Jamaica. So, and then Summer is her godmother's name. So she got, all my girls have something from their godmother. So it's Summer is her godmother name, and then Bennett. So that's how the girl's name came about. Now these boys, VJ name was supposed to be Vermont James Clifton Alexander. That was supposed to be his name. His dad changed his name and wanted him to have his first name. So that's how Clifton got, VJ ended up named, his first name is Clifton Vermont James Alexander instead of Vermont James Clifton Alexander because his dad wanted him to have his name. And I was like, wait, I've always wanted Vermont. So he does have the Vermont, but it's a middle name. And then we have Xander. Xander name came about from, I had a patient that I met some years ago. He was the sweetest, cutest, blonde hair, blue-eyed little boy. He was just, had a sweet spirit. And I told him I loved his name, Xander. And I told him that if I ever had a son, I would name him Xander. Well, that, I threw it out the window when I had Clifton, VJ, because I didn't, I had that Vermont in my head. And then Xander, surprise baby, from the mansion. So Xander name is Xander. Let me see. Sorry, my computer did something. Xander has a different name. Xander Jamel Mansion Alexander. So the Xander was from the little boy that I met. And then it so happened where I end up, a coworker I had, grandson, they said had passed. And they were like, you know him, you saw him. And I was like, no, I did not see him. I don't remember. They called him a different name. His name he went by, not by his first name. So I was looking at the obituary and I read it, and when I saw his name, I said, that's the little boy that I was talking about. Oh my God, oh my God. So when I found out I was pregnant with Xander, I was like, I'm naming him Xander, because I told the little boy that. And he ended up passing, he had cancer, so he passed. And that's why I love the name, and that's why I stuck with the name, because I promised the little boy and I did love the name. So his name, I think it has a ring to it. Xander Alexander. For his first and last name, but it's Xander Jamel from my middle name. My name, if you don't know, my name is Jamelia. My middle name is Jamelia, Jamelya. So his middle name is Jamel from me. And then Mansion was because he was made at the mansion party during our anniversary. So that's how Xander name came about. So all my kids have unique names. They have unique names. The ones live here have unique names. But that's how that came about. Their names. Any other questions, Genesis? Do you have your braces on still? I need to FaceTime you when I get off here before I get into the books. But I wanted to give y'all an update. There, Xander's breastfeeding. They're in daycare. I'm in school. I'll be in school for the next year. This year has flown by really, really fast, so I'm okay with that. But I'm glad Kaya didn't go into the military because I couldn't imagine my baby having to go off to no war, go to Germany, or go anywhere with this foolishness that Russia's doing right now. I just can't. My heart go out to them people over there. I'm sorry. I'm being selfish with my baby, but yes, I'm selfish about all my kids. I am selfish about that. But I love all of the babies, and then we have the oldest, Takia, Shanice. Her name is Shanice, but her name is Takia. She's in Atlanta. She actually is 23 or 24, 24. Lord, she just had a birthday. She's 24, if I'm not mistaken. I'm getting the ages. Nitra is the next one. Shanitra. Nitra's doing good. Nitra's working. She's doing big things. She's traveling. Nitra got her own apartment. Nitra has, and y'all saw Nitra in some videos, I think, from before. She's 21, and then Clifton, he's 21, and Shamar, y'all forgive me, but I forget Shamar's age. Shamar's going to be 9, if I'm not mistaken. He's 8. He's 8. He's going to be 9. Oh, they start daycare, girl. They going to be in there whooping people. They going to be in a double team of people. The kids, children. They're going to love it. Now, Genesis, when they go to daycare, you are going to see a big change. From the time Clifton started daycare, that's when I noticed he started using his words more, because he was, with them being quarantine babies, I call them pandemic babies. My babies, I kept them home with us, like they were only around immediate family. They didn't go. Clifton first time going to church was at Kaya Baccalaureate when she was getting ready to graduate, and he did not know how to act in there. I mean, DJ was clapping when everybody was being quiet. They were saying their speeches. They was praying. So his vocabulary from other kids, being around other kids outside of his little first cousins, he wasn't around too many other kids. So with him going to daycare, every day he's coming and he's doing more. But I still want to have him go to speech therapy, because he don't pronounce. When I try to get him to pronounce his words, he won't. Like if I say cup, he say huh. It's like he won't say cup. He say huh. I was like, maybe he need to have his hearing checked, but I know he can hear. So I'm not sure if he's hearing us say huh for cup or what. But he pronounces his words different. He'll say mommy, daddy. He know how to say my name, Kosher. They just tried him to say Kosher. He don't know that's my name, but because everybody here call me mommy. So he don't know my name is Kosher, but he said Kosher. That was different. He can say booby. We call his private part wee wee. My peanut baby has 2 teeth and crawls 6 months. 6. Wait, 6. This shit is crazy. My peanut baby had 2 teeth. What? He has 2 teeth already? He's moving fast. You know why he's moving fast? He's moving faster because he sees the twins. He sees the twins, and he's trying to catch up with them, because Xander is walking. Xander was standing up way before. He should have been walking before he turned 1. And he actually was taking steps, and then he just stopped and started crawling again. But now he's walking. Xander likes to fight. He think everything is his, which he don't. Well, he know he's fighting because he has that. They both like Cocomelon. Like I said, I'm tired of Cocomelon. I'm tired of YouTube making all this money, or Cocomelon, whoever owned Cocomelon, making all this money off me and my kids. Because that's what the TV stay on, Cocomelon. We had a Cocomelon party, but they love Baby Shark too. But they are learning a lot. VJ is wearing a size 4T clothes and 7 in shoes. 7? Yeah, so I think he's about to go up to an 8 in shoe. That's how big BJ is. He's chunky. He's thick. He's heavy. He's solid. He's bow leg. And then Xander, he can wear 12 month. When VJ was a year, I was buying him 18 and 2T. So, but yeah, I buy him 4T because I want the length and he has room to grow in it. Like he's not wearing it for 2, 3 months and then out of it because I can't afford buying clothes and clothes and clothes. So I do buy him kind of big. But Xander, he has 12 month, 18 month, and 2T clothes, but the 2T are too big. It's just I have keep getting hiccups from this coffee. But for the most part, y'all, we doing good. We're living, we're surviving. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to update on. All my ladies that are still trying, please don't give up. I saw a young lady that was watching me secretly. Well, like I didn't know. Going on my channel, right? Oh my gosh, right? Girl, I need to put on my channel, make some coins from YouTube. Maybe I did more videos, but I don't have time to make them videos when I'm trying. Maybe I can make a video while I'm studying. Maybe I can do some radiology videos. Maybe that'll help. That might help somebody else that's going to school for radiology. It might pop up that way. I might just virtue off that way. But I want to keep y'all up to date on what's going on. I didn't get my tubes tied. I would never get my tubes tied again. But I have that Mirena. Is it the Mirena? The thing in my arm. I have the birth control implant thing in my arm, and it's good for I think 3 years, 3 to 5 years. So I'll be getting that changed. Well, it's good for 3 years, but I missed the year because I was going to get it after I had VJ when I found out I was pregnant with Xander. So basically, a year was in the packaging still. So I lost a year of actually wearing the hormone. But I guess it's the expiration date they give when they make them. So I need to have it down. The boys need a babysitter. Who? Mine or yours? The babysitter's Cocomelon. Bird helped me out. Some all the girls will help me out, but Bird usually is right there with VJ. VJ sleeps with Bird, but if we tell VJ to go to bed, he will go to bed. Like he'll go climb in Naya bed. He like that touch. So he sleeps with her. Xander sleeps with me. I never let I did. I think VJ I tried that one time putting him in a bassinet to sleep, but because he was so tall, he like stretched out and his head went up against the thing and he was struggling. And I was like happened to be like I don't know if I wasn't asleep. I think I happened to just jump up and look. And when I looked, I seen that he was struggling. His head was up against. I had his head like this up against the siding of the bassinet, and it scared me to death. So after that, VJ never slept in the bassinet. Xander never slept in the bassinet. I just haven't had a full night's sleep before longer. They're 2 years old, so it's been longer than 2 years because I didn't get a full night rest when I was pregnant with VJ at the end because I was going to the bathroom all night. So I haven't had a full night's sleep or rest in a long time. So I might need to take a little trip. I don't know. I don't know. But I gotta go. I gotta take them with me. Like I can't. A weekend. I did take a weekend with VJ when VJ was a baby. Remember, and that's how Mansion came about. Xander came about that weekend there. That's the weekend I had alone without no kids and end up pregnant. So no, no, no. At least I have protection now with my birth control. But anyways, I need a break. Probably when we go on spring break, I plan on doing something with the girls. I want to take them to the Strawberry Festival. So if you're not from Florida, oh look, Tamika, have you been? Have you ever gone to the Strawberry Festival? If you're still on here, have you ever gone to the Strawberry Festival? It's in Plant City. That'd be good for you to take Jordan. We call him Jordan. I plan on taking them to the Strawberry Festival because I didn't take them to the county fair. They only had 2 rides, and I was like, no, that's too much money to go down there for 2 rides. So we'll go to the Strawberry Festival, eat all the food, enjoy ourselves. My sister became a baby. The last child that my mom birthed, which it's a lot of us still too. My mom birthed 6 children as well. My mom has 5 girls, 1 boy, but I have a stepbrother and 2 stepsisters, but they are like blood. But all of us now are parents except for the youngest. And that's my sister. Y'all seen her here. Go get milk and not come back for. So you get that's still not a full break. That's just going to the grocery store. That's just going to the grocery store. That ain't no break. Going to get milk and not come back. No. Oh my god. That's just not. That's not a break. I'm talking about a break, like a weekend, like 2 nights. But then I still be worried about them, like checking in. We were planning a trip to. We're gonna go to Mississippi. We are gonna surprise her mother-in-law and take her to Mississippi. So she don't know, and her siblings won't know. But we're gonna contact all of her nieces and nephews, and we were trying to do a little family reunion. Family reunion. We were trying to do it for the 4th of July, but Bay couldn't get off work, so they didn't approve for him to go. So we're gonna do it, I think, sometime in July still, or we're gonna choose a different month. But we taking a trip to Mississippi to surprise her, uplift her spirits. A few years. I feel the girl. No, you can't do that. That happened for real. It's a movie on it, I think. A movie lady just left. They said, my husband just got a message from Bay said, take BJ get his haircut today. The man didn't have no opening. I tried to make an appointment. My baby looked fresh when he get his haircut. I want to get Xander haircut too. I need to call the guy. Maybe he'll be able to squeeze me in sometime, I hope. Because he's really good. His haircut, his barber is, I've never seen anybody work with children like that. But Xander might be a different type of baby. But we're going to Atlanta, so I'll be making a trip to Atlanta in September. BJ's goddad, y'all saw him in some videos too. He has a YouTube channel. He's getting married to his husband, so that's exciting because I love them. I love Jarrell and Derek, or Twan. They don't know him by Derek, but Twan. But I call him Derek still. They're getting married in September. They're getting married 9/22/22 in Atlanta. So we'll be in Atlanta in September for their wedding. And I'm excited. I mean, I need to have him do something. But that's sweet. We're going to see them get married. And they love VJ. And VJ love his goddaddies. Goddaddy, I love you. That's what he loves saying to his goddaddy. So those are something. That's a sentence, I guess. I love you. That's a sentence. It's just, I love you. But I'm trying to think, what else is going on? Any other questions? I don't plan on having any more. 6 is enough. I multiplied. I did what the Lord said, do. Multiply. I did more than multiply. I did exponent. But I'm gonna go in here and study. I said it's gonna be in here probably about an hour. Bring a dental hygienist. What is the approach with children with autism? Yeah, they are. They work. They go to the gym. I've seen like twice a day. They go to the gym almost twice a day. Both of them. They cut like that for real. What did you say about autism? Bring a dental hygienist. What is the approach with children and autism? Children with autism? What with dental hygiene? I don't understand that question, Genesis. Some people think autism is from, they think it's from the immunizations, all that kind of stuff. All of them have their immunizations. At one time, I probably thought he would be autistic. VJ, not no jokes aside, because he would make like noises. But then I think it's stuff I did with him because when I was pregnant with him, I hummed, so he would hum a lot. But he still talk like I know he understands, he comprehends, and he don't act out. But I know he like the attention that Xander get with him not being the baby. But I still call him my baby, and he loves it. I just kiss and hug on him, and that's my baby, my big boy. And he did pee on the toilet this morning. I'm trying to think. Autism. It's a difference between autism and some people think autism and ADHD is the same, and it's not. It's not. Oh, I need to take that girl some paint. See, I'm getting messages now. They know I'm not in school today. Naya sent me messages talking about paint. She need paint at school. I have to take the twins to the dentist. Oh, take them. They have pediatric dentists that helps deals with special needs babies. Take them to a pediatric dentist. Don't take them to a general dentist. Make sure it's a pediatric dentist that know how to deal with autistic. They have specialties because when I work as a dental assistant, if I had a patient, but it depends on how the assistant is and if they're friendly. If they're just mean, those babies are not going to adjust well with them. But they should know how to be professional and handle them and do an exam. They might not get x-rays, but you don't need an x-ray on no baby that young anyway. So let them do a visual. Tell them you want a visual exam. No x-rays. You don't want any x-rays of your children unless they have a problem where like he done hit his front tooth and chipped and they need to take an x-ray, but they can do like a cookie or occlusal x-ray. Just take like a cone cut of the front teeth. But tell them you don't want x-rays on your children at 2 years old. If they try to, tell them nope, you do not want x-rays unless it is necessary for treatment. They can do a visual exam. They can do, if they don't let them use the Prophy cup to polish their teeth, they can use a toothbrush with the Prophy paste. They can brush their teeth, rinse it out, wipe, or they can even wipe it off with gauze, wet gauze, and then put some fluoride varnish on their teeth and let them go. And make sure that you do that twice a year. But it should be okay just for them to have a visual, just do a visual exam. They have the little small mirrors they can do. They can do you can see a lot by just taking a quick glance. If they open up, even if they scream, let them scream because you can see when they cry, you can see their teeth in because their mouth is open. Unless they're crying, they have no sense to go out there. But tell them you want a visual exam and fluoride varnish, the bare minimum, unless they're having issues. If not, and brush their teeth at home. The most important time to brush is at night anyways, if nobody's ever told you. Most important time to brush your teeth is at night because you want to remove all the plaque and stuff on your teeth that's been on there all day. You don't want to sleep that on your mouth. So even some people think you brush in the morning. No, you just freshening your mouth up to go out before you're in somebody's face. That's all. And if you're brushing your tongue, your breath should not be stank unless you need to do number 2. And it's coming back. But the most important time to brush your teeth, if you ask any dentist, is at night before you go to bed. You want to remove all that stuff off because your saliva stops, it slows down, and everything is not moving. In the daytime, you're moving, you're drinking, so you're washing this stuff off. But at night, it's just sitting there. So anything you've eaten, bread, all the carbs that sit on your teeth, and it's important to floss. So it's important to floss once a day. You don't have to floss every time, but once a day and brush at night, they'll be good. Baby's mouth and breath do not stink. It does not stink. If it stink, it's a possibility they have cavities or they need to go to the bathroom. So they need a good working out. Anybody tell you that? They need to go to the bathroom or they might have a cavity, but they shouldn't have their second molars yet. If they have their second molars, just make sure you brush back there. If they have gaps, you want gaps in baby teeth. You do not want perfect straight teeth. If your babies have perfect straight teeth, then save up for braces because you're going to need some braces. So anytime I see gaps, I'm like, you good, you winning. You want gaps in baby teeth. They'll have enough space for the adult tooth to grow in. Y'all see my cup say blessed. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. Not short. I've been on here almost 50 minutes. Yeah, if their teeth are close, floss their teeth because they'll start getting a cavity between those front 2 teeth so fast. And the worst, I'm telling y'all this as a dental assistant, my past career, do not buy those fruit gummy snacks. Don't buy them. They're the worst. If you think about it, you eat a 9 later or you eat a fruit snack, eat a fruit snack or a fruit roll up, eat that, chew it up, eat it. And I guarantee you'll still taste it 30 minutes, hour, sometime an hour later, you still taste it because it gets stuck in the molars. They have both sets of molars. Don't worry about that chip in his front tooth. He'll wear it down. Don't worry about the chip. Unless it's a half of, like if his nerves exposed, yes, then he need a crown put on it. But if it's a small little bitty chip, don't worry about the chip because he'll go through so much just to get a crown and he might knock the crown off anyways. Now, if you have a cavity underneath the chip, then go ahead and get it fixed. But if not, but yes, floss the baby's teeth, but do not buy those fruit snacks. They are the worst. They are the worst because it gets stuck in their pits. That there, y'all, that is not a cavity. That's the amalgam feeling I have. People always think I have cavities when I open my mouth wide and laugh. That's not a cavity. That's a feeling Dr. Owens put in my mouth. Charge my insurance all that money for that little bitty. I still wonder if it was a cavity in the beginning. But anyways, that gooey sticky stuff, it gets stuck in their teeth, and then that sugar is just sitting there, and they end up with a cavity really, really fast. Bread is a bad thing too. Fruits and vegetables is the best thing for teeth. Believe it or not, it helps clean your teeth when you're chewing it, the fiber from it. But don't buy fruit snacks. I do not buy fruit snacks. I can't stand fruit snacks because they don't tell you that it's a fruit snack. That's just a gimmick to get you to buy it. It's just flavored sugar. I'm sorry for the slurping if y'all don't like slurping. Y'all, my hair is thin. Look at it. It's so thin. I tried the little cartoon thing on Snapchat, and the thing made me look like I had was bald spots over there. I was like, it's thin, but y'all just tried me. Snapchat made me upset with that. I didn't even use that filter anymore. My hair got thin. I don't know if it's from being pregnant or what. Okay, I just got a picture. I get messages from the daycare throughout the day. They sent a picture of Xander. This came down on the screen. But I'm going to upload a whole lot of pictures on here just on my page so y'all can see it. And then y'all will see what's been going on. Spring break, y'all know we usually take our family trip. We're going to be in Kissimmee. I'm not going on the trip. I'm going to go to the Strawberry Festival. I plan on going. Okay, products. Kelly Scope products help your edges. I need to look into that. Where can I find it on Amazon? Let me see. Let me screenshot it so I can. Okay, I screenshot it so I can look. Is that on Amazon? I need it for the top. I almost think I have alopecia. I want to shave my dreads off because I have them. If y'all notice, y'all know I had blonde. All my blonde, the boys pulled my blonde out. So see, I only have a little bit of blonde left. My dread should be this much longer. That should be that much longer. But amongst the pregnancies and I guess the surgeries, it just took it out. Okay. When you put it on there, I'm going to screenshot it before I get off. I'm going to screenshot it. I'm going to look for I need any kind of product that's going to help grow it. I haven't got it. It must have got lost in the mail, Janice. I haven't got anything. Did you get a tracking? Girl, they done stole the stuff. I haven't gotten anything in the mail. I hope you got tracking or insurance because I haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten anything, Genesis. I'm sure gonna try it. I am gonna try anything because this little spot up here, I won't even show it. I won't let that man see it. It didn't come through. Wait. Let me see. What wasn't the website? The message didn't come through at the website. I'll Google it though. I'm sure if I Google it, I'll find it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I haven't got anything, girl. You think they done took my stuff and sent it over there to the war? They done got it lost in. You better track it and make sure, cause you know packages get lost and stuff. I haven't seen anything on there. There is stuff for everyone about. What for real? Thank you. I thought I saw something. Y'all, I'm hungry. I need some food. I need some substance. I didn't even eat last night. I ate voodoo chips last night in bed. I ate voodoo chips. Voodoo chips. Isn't that something? I ate a salad earlier because I didn't eat yesterday at all while I was at the doc. I ended up being at the doctor's office doing X-rays instead of the hospital across the street. But y'all, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm loving this new. You got it from Target? We don't have a Target. You know I'm in the country. We have Walmart. I have to go to Orlando or Brandon, Tampa to go to Target. They might have a Target. They have a Target in Orlando. They might have one in Kissimmee too. No, I'm sure they have one in Kissimmee, but maybe when I go up in Kissimmee, then I'm gonna check it out too. Oh, is that Sally's? Okay, we have a Sally's. I'm gonna check Sally's out then. I'm gonna go to Sally's. I go to Sally's today. Bird needs some paint, so I guess I better go ahead and go to the Dollar Tree and get some paint for her for a project. And then I'm going to get back here so I can get in these books because I'll let y'all know. But your girl is on the president's list with our old A's, 37-year-old doing the thing with the young kids. There's some young ones in there. We got an 18-year-old and 19-year-old. But I'm going to go ahead and say, y'all have a good day. Be blessed. We are still here. We're still kicking. Y'all keep 40 and Fine. 40. What is her YouTube name? Fine and 40. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Genesis, you know who I'm talking about? Fine and 40? Or 40 and Fine? That had a tube reversed. She had her tubes untied and was trying to teach. She was TTCing. I follow her on Facebook too. We keep in contact on Facebook. But keep her in prayer. Her son was killed. What is today? Today Thursday. I think Tuesday. They live in Louisiana. She lives in Louisiana. I think Fine and 40. That's her name. But her son, her oldest son, her only son, one and only son, was killed in a car accident, a bad car accident from Baton Rouge. And she posted the article, but I saw that she had but keep her in your prayers, y'all. Anybody that's losing, everybody losing people. But that was so sad to me because she adored all her children, but you know, her son, he walked down the aisle when she just got married last year. They just had a 1-year anniversary on her husband's birthday. And he passed on a bad car accident. I guess the vehicle flipped. It flipped several times. They didn't have the seatbelt on. Yes. Yeah, Fine and 40. Yeah, her son, her oldest son. Go on her Facebook. I don't know if you friends. Her name is Carla Wiggins on Facebook. But yes, I'll call you, Genesis, and I'll call you and send it. But yeah, my heart was breaking for her. She is really taking it hard, which any mother would, losing her baby. But y'all keep her in your prayers too. And all my ladies that are still TTCing, y'all, don't give up. And I always say, enjoy your spouse. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's unique. But y'all, don't give up. I'm not going to don't lose faith. Enjoy your spouse. Have the faith and it will happen. I'm telling you. This little young girl that messaged me a while back, I say, stop trying to just enjoy. Just enjoy yourself. Live life and it's going to happen. Okay? But y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Bye-bye. Now how to end it.